Who doesn't love a good dump pick teaser video? Everyone, actually, but that's okay. I'm going to shoot one anyway. Here we have, fresh from the dump, my favorite kind of machine. I'm going to go ahead and link to my Briggs series. I had a Briggs & Stratton, I think it's a 5S, gas-powered reel mower, which is back in the States with my folks. This one is here with me in Canada. It is a Craftsman reel mower, gasoline powered, a little bit different than the other one, but still interesting. It was found at the dump. It looks to be obviously a 2.5 horsepower motor, 7.5 cubic inches. Interesting. It's got a primer and a plastic tank, which tells me it's actually not that old. Neat handlebars, throttles for one. Oh no, looks like we got a clutch there. That goes to a springy thing, which goes over there, which looks seized, whatever it is. It works, that's cool. And totally a throttle, which holy crap, well, the hand moves. Maybe something in the motor's moving too, and the carburetor. Tough to say, they got that thing buried in there. I'm gonna have to pull that tank out to see what the heck's going on. So that's the good news, I guess. It's got a spark plug, that's also good. Bad news is, when I give it a pull, and I'm not worried about it starting here, there's not a lot of compression. In fact, I would say none. Like, I see stuff coming out, but that could be just the fan. So we got something going on here, but you know, I've got that 3 horsepower Honda that's looking for a home. Maybe, right? That'd be neat. Overhead valve gas powered reel mower. It's got the chain. The reel itself, of course, you guys know me from my reel videos, so we'll get that spinning. It's in pretty good shape actually, so we can get that sharpened up. See how the chains are doing. I don't know the drive mechanism yet. I know on my other unit, you'd lift up on the handlebars and it would engage a clutch, which would pull the wheels forward. Not sure on this one. This one also has a belt and a chain. So it's got a belt drive to this pulley here, which comes over to the chain drive here, which goes down into Magic Land down there, and away you go. It is a Craftsman, covered in poop, 53 something. I will, if I do any research prior to posting this video, will leave it in the comments or not the comments, the description as to what exactly this is. And it's got this tag here too, model 143-592032, maybe, in a serial number. It doesn't say it's a Briggs. Willing to bet it's a Briggs. Just looking at it, I hope. Let's look at the style of carburetor. Well, that is a carburetor. That's interesting. The bowl is a diaphragm. So maybe it's complicated enough and awful enough to be a Tecumseh. Not sure. Anyway, we'll figure it out once we get it apart. But this is the teaser video for that. I might work on this sooner than later because we're losing our grass. It's getting dry and it's not here yet. So that might be a quickie to do. I also got some electric stuff I just bought. There'll be videos on that shortly too. But I'll leave you with that. Any questions on it? Like, I have one. Don't do that. Let me know. Tell me stuff too. And subscribe to my channel, Turbo231, for more exciting videos like this thing that came out of the dump. And see if we can get it going. You guys have a good day. Hey folks, it's Ben. This might make it into the first lead-in video anyway, as part 1. So we've got this reel mower. We really have 2 parts of a machine here, right? We have the reel mower and the motor. Each one can essentially operate independently of each other depending on what they are. So for this, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. So we're just gonna break it down into its 2 parts. We're gonna take the motor and see if we can get it to run. If we can get it to run on its own, awesome. If not, I have ones I can replace it with. But let's see if we can get this running. And then another video, which may or may ever not ever happen, probably will happen, but you never know. We'll work on the reel part. Clearly it's missing some parts too, right? We're missing its rear wheels here. The suspension's a little funky. There's a bow in the blade. Like, this is bowed out. There's a bolt here, and then there's the actual blade. So I don't know what's going on with that either. And I have no research to know if these things are fantastic or a pile of crap. So I think we're gonna do our video on the motor first. And so this thing would sit great. That'd be awesome. That's tightening. Anyway, we got some work to do. So I probably just gonna, there might be some ramblings of me just talking to myself mostly, probably. sit. But I think I'm going to take this motor off, so watch me do that, and we'll start figuring out what's going on here. I think I got a rat's nest in there, so we don't want to run it anyway, and I don't even know if it has any oil in it. We'll find out. Follow along. For most of this, we're going to use Napa screw loose. My favorite. I'm not sponsored. I just like it. It works well. Got an oil leak back here because everything's coated with awesome. These bolts look like they go through the mower. They're pretty long. Hopefully going to leave the bolt side there and just take the nuts out. Get these orange containers from work. They hold a Walters zip cut disc. They're great plastic containers. So much grease in here that the actual paint's still good. It's a gray, which you would expect from a Craftsman. Check that out. A very shiny Craftsman gray. I guess it was real muddy under the bearing area here. Greasy, whatever. And so that's cool. We'll know what color to paint it if we do. Got the throttle disconnected from the handlebar because I don't want to strip that screw out yet because, yeah. So hopefully we're on our way. Well, that one came out. They're long and shouldered, like super shouldered. The back ones fell down too, but the reel's in the way. Not sure if we're gonna know it by date, but it's a 536-81962 space 089. So that's a start. At least it's something to go with. Ordering replacement parts by mail or through any of our retail stores. Sears and Roebuck and Company, Simpson Sears Limited, which means it's Canadian. Oh. Sears and Roebuck and Company USA, Simpson Sears Limited CA. Actually, this is Canada. So that's cool. I'll throw a little picture of that in the video here if I remember to take a picture and the phone doesn't die right away. Is this where I leave it for the intro video? I think so. So cool. Next video on this one will be the motor, and then we'll have one with the reel because this is a standard motor connection, so I can put, I got a 3.5 horsepower Honda that's just looking for a home. Purrs like a kitten. Just would need that pulley or one like it. I'm hoping it's a stuck valve on the spinning thing. So, come on back for part 2, and I'll see you next time.